Good evening and welcome to the Oliveboard platform. My name is Marush Sharma, your logical reasoning expert, and we are here today to discuss the RRB NTPC live mock test solutions right in front of you. And brief solutions, brief understanding, and quick response to the questions. That's the idea. So quickly join in the session live and share it across platforms so that the other students, other aspirants can also benefit from these students from these sessions. And if you're liking the content which we are regularly bringing for you, which we are churning out for you regularly, you have to hit that like button very aggressively. Do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon so that you get timely updates whenever we are live. So let's start the session without any further delay. The very first question in front of you in the RRB NTPC live mock was question number 6. So let's switch on to question number 6. Mostly easy questions, mostly very easy questions. 30 questions of reasoning were all doable or all very easy. Now here they're asking you to select the odd group of numbers 18, 329. So it's something related to the square. 16, 263, 14, 201, 12, 149. What is it? This is 12 square plus 5, 14 square plus 5, 16 square and 263. This is not going on. This is 324 plus 5. So option B is my correct answer. Easy. Why? Because 16 square is 256 plus 5 should have given me 261, but here they are giving me 263. So option B is the correct answer, the odd one out. Next is 15. After 6, we have straight away question number 15. 8 persons are sitting around a circular table. Okay, let's draw this. So whenever 8 people, whenever even number of people are sitting, you will set them in a balanced way and they are all facing towards the center. Maybe you don't have to draw all the arrows. I am drawing this for you for your better understanding, but in the examination save time as much as you can. C faces F. I can just let C sit here and F sit here, not a problem. A and H are neighbors of D who faces G. Okay, let's not plot that here. B is second to the right of H. E and F are neighbors. How many persons sitting between E and H? Rather than doing this, what we can do is, let's start from the one where it makes more sense and it becomes more easy. Okay. So B is second to the right of H. I can have H here and B here. Now let's pick it up. So A and H are neighbors of D. So A and H are neighbors of D only makes sense if A sits here and D sits here. Okay. And who faces G? So D faces G, right? B second to the right of H, already drawn. E and F are neighbors. All right. And first is C faces F. Now C faces F, it has to be here and here, right? Because this is already facing H. Now C faces F, but E and F are neighbors, right? E and F are neighbors. Cannot be possible here. So this is F, this is C, and this is E. That's how you can complete your set. The question is, how many people are sitting between E and H? How many people between E and H? 3 here, 3 here. 3 is my answer. So option B is the correct one. Next, question number 31. Simple series based question. Just check the difference, you will get your answer. And if you have any issues, you can put it in the chat box. So if I look at the difference, I will find that the difference is 20 units here. I'll have 12 units here, 20 units here, 36 units here. What is happening? So if it is still not clear, you check the difference of the difference. You'll get 8 here, you will get 16 here. So my difference is increasing in multiples of 8. Technically the next difference should be 24. 8 3s are 24. This should give it 50, 60, and 180 plus 60 is 240. So my answer is option A, which is 240. Okay. 35. Now here, if you observe the logic, there are some letters which are absolutely mostly similar. Now look at this one. The first letter here is E in 2 options and W and Q. So most probably it has to be E. The first letter has to be E. Most probably. Okay. The next one, if I take the first as E, the next has to be H only. Now C double E double H. Something is happening here. Okay. If I have an H here, So C double E triple H. Then I have quadruple L, 4 times L. This makes sense. So this is how you can isolate your answer and get your correct answer fast. Okay, let's check. I'll just show it to you what exactly is the logic here. So we have E, H, H, L, Q, 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 W, 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 W. What is this? 1 C, 2 E's, 3 H's, 4 L's, 5 Q's and 6 W's. My option B is the correct answer. So I just showed it to you that how do you think in the examination and how do you isolate the answer quickly. 39. Count the number of triangles. Very easy figure, guys. Extremely easy figure. Not difficult at all. Only to confuse you, they give it this way. You look at this, you have vertical division of 3 here, vertical division of 3 here, vertical division of 3 here. So 3, 3, 9, 3, 12, and you have vertical division of 3 here. Can you see any other triangle? Sorry, my bad. Vertical division of 3, 3, 6, 3, 9 and 3, 12. Any other division do you see? No. Any other combo triangle which you see which is missing? No. Everywhere you will find a quadrilateral only. So my option A, 12 becomes the correct answer. Okay. If you don't understand anything, just put it in the chat box. I'll explain it once again to you. Question number 42. Okay. The first letter is V for sure. So nothing we have to check. 23 what, then 21, 20, 19. So 23, 22. Second letter is 19 something, 21 something, 19, 18, 17. So it has to be T. This is gone, this is gone. The third one is T, what, R, P, Q, R, S, T. So VTS would have been the right answer. Option B is the correct one. Okay. Next, 46. Horse, stable, hen what? Horse, the area of residence is known as a stable. A hen, area of residence is known as a coop. Option C is the correct answer. Hen live in coop. 50. Very easy question so far. I cannot see a challenge anywhere. Desktop is coded as okay. Let's look at the letters one by one. So this is 5. This is 4, 5 plus 1, 5, 7 plus 2, 19, 20 plus 1, 11, 13 plus 2, 20, 21 plus 1, what, 15, 17 plus 2 and 16, 17 plus 1. This is the logic. Alternate plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2. So you have to check for jukebox. J is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. So we start with K. Option A is the right answer. That's how you can save time. If you check your given word completely, your answer word can be obtained by 1 or 2 letters itself. So option A is my correct answer. Next, question number 51. In the examination, I am very sure a lot of you will recheck this question. You will not be able to, you will not be so confident and you will recheck it. That happens a lot. So this is what you have to bring out of your system. Okay, from the given alternatives, if the words are arranged according to the dictionary, which word will come at the 5th position? Now, solving these questions quickly will give you that hand, that upper hand. Okay. If you look at this carefully, this is refer, reflect. So these two will come first. This will come later. Reflect again, reflective, right? Reflect, reflect, refer, reflect. So this comes first. The next two will come next. Don't have to check the order. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 have to be from here only. So reflect, reflect, S and I. This will be the last one. Reflects because of the S and I. So we have 19 and 9. So 3 will be the right one. 3 is reflects. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. A lot of students unnecessarily arrange it in the complete dictionary order. Don't do that. Not needed. Don't waste your time unnecessarily. 51. We have 52 then. Oh, interesting question. Very interesting. You first have to drop the consonants. First have to drop the consonants. You will have to drop them. There is no direct option otherwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Now, which is the 18th element from the left end of the string? You'll have to count that. There's no other option. Or you could have counted everything and gone from the right end also, not a problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have O as a correct answer, option C. You can do it as quick as possible. Don't waste your time unnecessarily. A lot of students will first count everything, then count the consonants, then remove the consonants, then from the right hand side they'll find the rank and then count. One and the same thing, guys. You think you're saving time here, but you are actually not. Okay. 55. Sometimes things become easier if you approach it with a normal method. Yes. 87, 264, 63, 45, 138. Okay. See, if you observe carefully, this is somewhere to thrice of it, right? 87, 80 and 330 is in the range of 80 and 3 is in the range of 240. So this is somewhat closer to 3 times. So multiply by 3, what do you get? You get 261. Okay. If you get 261, you are just adding 3. So you're multiplying by 3 and adding 3. Check it in this here also. 45 into 3 is, so 45 into 3 is 120 and 15, 135, 135 and 3 is 138. Yes, so this one is the logic. 63 into 3 plus 3, so 339 plus 3, 12, 192. Just check for the unit digit and get your answer. Just check for the unit digit and get your answers. Don't waste your time at all. Okay? Yes, what's going on? What's wrong? If you are joining the session, sit here till the end. See, if anything is of imbalance, if you are not able to understand, put it in the chat box. Let me know. I want to be interactive with you. I want you guys to participate as much as you can. Solve this like practice questions. Solve this like a mock if you can. But don't just merely come and go. Okay, stay here in the session. It's really valuable. 56. Okay, in a certain code language, circle, square, line, triangle is written as 6124. Now, see how normally you would have approached this question and how you can save time here. Observe this carefully, okay? Normally, when a student goes across, comes across this question in the examination, they see that, okay, I have 4 different options, perfect, but they are asking me 2 different words. So, for that, they end up taking common words and getting their answers. Just observe, okay? Okay, I need triangle and pentagon. Now, if I look at the options, I have triangle only in this statement. So, where do I not have the triangle? For me, 5376 and 405 can never be triangles. Okay, 5376. So, 6 cannot be a triangle and 405. So, triangle has to be either 1 or 2. Either 1 or 2 has to be triangle. So, straight away I'll delete option C and option D. No sense to me. Now is where you get your game. This is the only, we have 2 statements which do not have pentagons. We have hexagon, square, dot, rhombus, and we have circle, square, line, triangle, because otherwise we have pentagon everywhere. Okay. Now, if you observe carefully, you have 2 options, 42, 4 and 2, 1 and 0. So, triangle can be either this or this. But, if you take 4, 2, your 4 is also there in this statement only, where you don't have a pentagon. So, 4 is definitely not a pentagon. You only have 1, 0 left as your answer. You don't have to check it completely. Chinese coding can be attempted from the options, eliminating them, unless and until you have 4 different options and you do not have, cannot be determined, data inadequate or none of these. If that is one of the options, then you'll have to unfortunately go ahead and check it completely. Got it? Understood? So we have option B as our correct answer, 1 and 0. 58. Oh, syllogism. All sweaters are pullovers. All sweaters are pullovers. All pullovers are cardigans. All pullovers are cardigans. No pullover is a sweater. No cardigan is a pullover. No cardigan is a sweater. Oh my God. How can they ask you such a question? Neither conclusion follows. SSC syllogism is, railway syllogism is getting easier day by day. Huh? Okay, next is 59. They need to find the mirror image of this. Okay, whatever mirror image you will have 5 here which is flipped, so you will have it this way. Okay, you will be having 3 on the top which will be flipped, so this way, and 2 here in the front which will be this way. And if you see, if you observe the options carefully, you will get only option A as the correct answer. Rest these are all straight, not of value. These are all straight, not of value, and there 5 and 2 are exchanging their positions, not of value. So option A, figure A is your correct answer. 5 here, we'll have a 5 here, 2 outside here, 2 outside here, 3 on top, 3 on top. Right? So option A, figure A will be the right answer. Very easy question. Simple observation based, nothing much. 61. Odd one out. Lift, staircase, ladder, bridge. Lift takes you above. Lift takes you up. Staircase takes you up. Ladder takes you up. Bridge just joins 2 points. So bridge will be the correct answer. 61 is done. Next is 63. Okay, let's try this. Okay, we have a comment. Finally, thank you so much. Sir, reasoning based on statement in that color based questions. Okay, I am coming there. Don't worry. Numinous virtues, I am reaching there. Don't worry. We'll solve all the questions. Okay. And if you have any particular question, you can put it here also. Not a problem. So A is pointing to a photograph and says, all right, let's solve this. A is pointing to a photograph and says that person is the spouse of, and he says, this is the most important point of this question. A lot of students miss this. A is pointing to a photograph and he says, so A is definitely a male, and you will start your tree from A only. That person is the spouse of my mother's, so this is A's mother's only daughter, so this is A's sister, and that person is the spouse, that person is the spouse of my mother's only daughter. How is A related to the person in the photograph? It has to be brother-in-law. A lot of students ended up marking cannot be determined, unfortunately, but brother-in-law is the absolute correct answer. 65. Says, okay, trace is coded as this. Now I'll tell you how we proceed usually. See, T is 20 only, and we know R has to be 18 only, which is given in all the options. The next one, R is 17 here. So what do we think? We think that 18 minus 1. So we think that I minus 1, 8 should be the correct answer. 18, 8. We have two options. Okay, till now we are going right. But now we'll realize what has happened. We see that A and 2 is plus 1. But here V 22 plus 1 should have been 23. You don't have that option. You have an option of 44. Major options are of 44. That implies that this is being doubled. So the third one was actually being doubled. So technically, can you say that the first one was being multiplied by 1, the second one was reduced by 1, third one was double, fourth one is again reduced by 1, 3 minus 1, and the fifth one is tripled again. So into 1 minus 1, into 1 minus 1, into 2 minus 1, and into 1 minus 1, into 2 minus 1, and into 3. This is how you are approaching. Okay, so into 1 minus 1, into 2 minus 1, this will give you 5 minus 1, 4, and into 3, 18 into 3 is 36. So my answer will be option C. Oh, sorry, 18 into 3 is 54. Look at my head also. My head is also making mistakes. So sorry. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. Ow. Yes, done. Next, question number 70. Oh, pattern completion. Yes, you can observe this is simply the mirror image. So simply the mirror image, you will have dots here on the top and then the figure here. Top left corner will be the dots and the figure will be below it. Not this, this, not this, not this. Option B is the correct answer. Simple observation is giving you the answer here. Nothing much. Next, question number 72. Interesting question. Let's look at this one. Each of the letters in the word SCHIZY is arranged in reverse alphabetical order from left to right. Reverse alphabetical means decreasing order. So we'll start with Z, next will be Y, next will be S, next will be I, next will be H, next will be C. Done? How many letters are there in the English alphabetical series between the letter which is second from the left and one which is fourth from the right? Between the English alphabet, you have to find out how many are there between 19 and 25. Now, if you subtract, you will get 6. But if you subtract, you are not, I mean, there, we don't have to subtract this from between. You have to find out how many are there between them. So, your answer will be 5 letters. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So, 5 will be the correct answer. Option B is the right answer. '73. Ivanshu started walking in the east direction from his home. Okay, let's start walking Ivanshu. He walked for 57 meters and took a right turn. He walked for 80 meters and took a left turn. He walked for 39 and took a left turn. Walked for 41 and took a left turn again. Now out of 80 he is going 41. So somewhere half line he is coming. And then he took a left again. Walked for 96. Now 57 and 39, add this first. So you get exactly 96, right? If he is walking for 96, he is basically coming exactly here, below the starting point. This is the bus stop. So this is his home, this is his bus stop. How far is she? Okay, Ivanshu is a girl. How far is she from the starting point and which direction is his house from the bus stand? How far from the starting point? So they are asking you this direction. And which direction is house from the bus stand? So you definitely know north. So either north, either north. This has to be our answer. And if you see, this complete is 80 and this is 41. So you're left with 39. So 39 meters north is the correct answer. Option A becomes the right answer. Okay, 77. Oh, find the odd one out. Square inside a square. I mean rectangle inside a rectangle, circle inside a circle, triangle inside a pentagon, triangle inside a triangle. Can it be easier than this? Figure C is the odd one out. 79. Which of the following correctly represents the relationship among ray, ocean and sun? Ray, ocean and sun. Good, good, good. Argameta, very good. Now here, ray, ocean and sun. Ray has got nothing to do with ocean. Okay. So ray and ocean will definitely not be connected. And ocean does not have anything to do with sun. Don't unnecessarily put a lot of geography in your head here. Okay. I am just talking about basic terms. So now a lot of students say that rays may not all emerge from the sun. We may have rays which are from other light sources. We have rays of light from a bulb as well. So why can't we not connect ray and sun completely? Why do we have to do that? A lot of students argue with me or argue on this question and say that this should have been the right answer. Ray, sun and ocean. This should have been the correct answer. But unfortunately, as far as I understand, you will not be able to find this anywhere in the options. So now under Venn diagrams, you always have to give the best representation. Okay. So the best representation here becomes that all rays are part of the sun and ocean is completely not connected. Okay. So which is here option A, C, B, and also read the letters. A is ray, C is sun and B is ocean. So option A becomes my correct answer. There is no other possibility. So always remember, whenever you look at Venn diagram, always think of the best possible relationship, not the exact correct relationship always. Out of the options, if you cannot find your exact match, go for the second best. Okay? Correct, correct, correct. Very good. Next question. After 79, we have 85. Select the figure in which the given figure is embedded. My God. Can it be any easier than this? It's clearly visible in figure 1. Not here because of the absence of this line. Also the absence of the second circle, proper circle. Not here because again of the absence of this line. Not here because of the absence of the line which is completely joining in between in the intersection area. So this is the only one answer. Option 1 is the correct answer. But I'll show you the figure as well. Oh God. So this circle, I'm just showing it for the sake of your understanding, nothing else. This is the figure. Okay. So option 1 is the correct answer, which makes it option A. Next, after 85 we have 86. 3 of the following bear a similar relationship. Okay. 1, 5, 10. So 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 5, 10. 6, 10, 14, plus 4 plus 4. 9, 13, 17, plus 4 plus 4. 16, 20, 24, plus 4 plus 4. So we know this is the only logic which is not following. We have plus 4 plus 5. Rest everything is plus 4 plus 4. So option A is the right answer. Then 87. Data sufficiency based question. Interesting and easy, not difficult, but you'll have to check it clearly. A lot of students lose, marks here. In data sufficiency, you only have to check whether the given statements will sufficiently solve your question or not. You don't have to solve it completely. You don't need the answer. You only need to check whether it will be sufficient to solve your question or not. So the question is asking, how many sisters does Ramya have? How many sisters does Ramya have? We don't know whether Ramya is a brother in himself or not. We don't know the gender of Ramya. The first says, Antara is the sister of Ramya and youngest in the family. Antara is the sister of Ramya. Can we say how many sisters does Ramya have? This says only one, but there may be more. We are not sure. So this alone is not giving you the answer. Check for 2 alone. Ramya, who is Sita's sister. Ramya is Sita's sister. Has 2 siblings. So Ramya has another sibling. But how many sisters? Not sure. So second alone is also not satisfying. If you take them together, you will join this as Ramya is the sister of Sita and has 2 siblings. But siblings, we don't know whether Sita is a woman or not. We don't know whether Sita is a girl or not. So we cannot say how many sisters does Ramya have even now. So our clear answer here is both the statements are not sufficient to answer the question. Okay. A lot of students end up marking option, both are sufficient to answer the question here, which is option A, thinking that, okay, Ramya has 1 sister Sita and has 1 sister Antara, so she has 2 sisters, and that is where you end up making an error. Okay. Question number 90. Very interesting ranking based question. Perfect. Very good. Very interesting ranking based questions, guys. Persons are arranged in ascending order of their heights. Ascending order from left to right. That means they are increasing order in this way. Okay, so we have short people here and we have tall people here. That's how it's going on. Kajal is 54th tallest. 54th tallest and 68th shortest. This is the first shortest person. Second shortest, third shortest, fourth shortest, fifth shortest. So 68 shortest will be like this. And 54 tallest. The first tallest, second tallest, third tallest, something like this. So 54th tallest will be like this. Who is this? This is Kajal. So basically Kajal's rank from the front is 68 and rank from the back is 54. Now if 60 people are taller than Reshu, if 60 people are taller than Reshu, after Reshu, that means there are 60 people who are taller than her. So Reshu's rank is 61st from the back. So from the back, Reshu's rank is 61st. This is Reshu. Okay. What is the rank of Reshu from the left end? So they want the Reshu's rank from this position. Now see, you have 2 methods to solve this question. Number one, that you find the total number of students from here, total number of persons from here. You have 1 rank here, you get the other rank here. Not an issue at all. Or you simply look at the difference. What is the difference from here to here? What is the difference? 54 and 61. Basically, you are just adding 7. From here to here, you are adding 7. So from here to here, you had to add 7. Because they are sitting at the same distance only, no? So 68 minus 7 will give you 61. That's it. That's your answer. Either you can do this or you can go with the normal method. 54 plus 68 minus 1. So this is 110 and 12. That is 122 minus 1. So there are 121 people total. Okay, total 121. Now what is the formula? Rank from the right side 61 plus rank from the left side minus 1 will give you 121. And if you solve this, L will again come out to be 61. So in both the cases, your answer is always 61. You can be very smart about this. Correct. So answer D becomes the correct answer. Next, 91. Which two symbols need to be interchanged to make the equation correct? Now if you see, you should start with division. Firstly, you check what is going wrong. What exactly is going wrong here? If I see I have a negative sign here, that means if I want minus 14, this number has to be bigger than this number. You agree? Only then will I get a negative sign. Correct? Now, that means this division is what is making this small. I have to make this larger. So I will hunt first from the division side. Though this is divisible, it is giving me 3 as the answer, but I will have to change it to make it better because I need a negative sign in the answer. Okay, so this division is exchanged by plus. Let's exchange it first by plus and check. The next one will be minus. We'll check in both the cases. We'll get 98 divided by 49 into 14 minus 63 plus 21. This should be equal to minus 14. Let's check. So divide this, you get 2. Multiply this by 14, you get 28 minus 63 plus 21. Add both of them, you get 49. Subtract 63, yes, you get minus 14. So our answer is correct. Option B is the right one. That's how easy you can make it. Okay. 95. 95. Okay, easy one again. So you have to complete the series. We have this figure. This figure is rotating towards the right, 90 degree right rotation, 90 degree clockwise, and this line is removed. Now this line is added. So 90 degree clockwise, this line will be removed. So option C will be the correct answer. There is no other logic here. Very easy question. Figure C, option D. Right? Next, 97. 97. Very easy questions, guys. Not difficult at all. Okay. These are the diagrams, the Venn diagram given for passing in 3 different subjects: Hindi, English and Math. Everything is labeled. These 3 are passing in all the 3. They are only passing in Hindi, English, only passing in Hindi, Math, only passing in English, Math. The question is, how many such students are there who passed only in English and Math? We have 16 is the answer. Very easy. But a lot of people, by now you are tired. A lot of people by now, when they reach question number 97, they get very tired, extremely tired. And in haste, their brain shows them that this is English and this is Math. They end up marking 8, and that is why they have put 8 as a very first option. So you just mark 8 and move ahead. And this is a blunder which you make in the examination. This happens because of brain fog. This happens because you are less hydrated. So you have to keep on hydrating yourself, keep yourself fresh, okay, and try to attempt the questions which you already know very clearly in the first round. So this question should have been done in the first round where your mind was very fresh. Okay, so you should have reached from 1 to 100 already, then restart for those questions. Mark those questions where you actually have doubts and attempt them. Okay, and the last question in the reasoning section is question number 99, which is an interesting question. Should persons with a criminal record be allowed to contest elections in India? This is your statement, and these are argument based questions. Your point is to choose a strong argument. Your point in this question is to choose a strong argument. These are argument based questions. Should persons with a criminal record be allowed to contest elections in India? The first one says yes. So this argument is in favor of the statement. Yes, because not allowing them to do so assumes that a person who has committed wrong in the past will do so in the future too. The first rule of any argument based question is that you dissociate yourself emotionally from the question. Don't attach yourself emotionally to the question. don't get into the trap of giving your personal opinion here. We don't need your personal opinion. Maybe your personal opinion is 2, and that is why you will mark only 2 is strong. Don't think that way. Think like you're a neutral judge. You're a neutral person who's sitting in between. You cannot take sides whatsoever. You have to listen to both the parties and then decide. Consider you are a judge of a debate competition. 2 people are standing up for the debate. This is the argument presented by one student. This is the argument presented by the other student. You have to decide which argument is strong. This student is supporting the argument, saying that if you stop them from conducting elections, from contesting elections, then you are assuming that the person who has once committed a crime will always repeat so. Is that true? Yes, that is true. That makes it a very strong argument. Okay? You don't have to take a decision, but you have to just think whether it's a strong argument or not. Check the other one. There is never a correct or an incorrect argument. The arguments are not right or wrong. You just have to fact check them, data support them, and check whether the arguments are strong or weak. Okay? Don't also think on the lines that only correct arguments will be positive and the incorrect arguments will be negative. No. Negative arguments, the ones with no, can also be true. So arguments which are for can also be strong, which are against can also be strong. Both can also be strong in the same statement. Now, the other debate competition student says that no, they should not be allowed to contest elections because entrusting the responsibility of the country to such people who have a criminal record in the past can prove dangerous. If this would have said will prove dangerous, then it would have been a difficult decision. You would have rejected this because it would have become a weak argument. But it is saying can prove dangerous. That means we are not sure, but it may be a possibility that if you give the responsibility of a country to a person who has a criminal record, you may end up making a blunder. This person should not be ideally trusted. This can prove catastrophic. This can prove dangerous. Hence, this is also strong, and my answer becomes both 1 and 2 are strong. A very common argument is put across by a lot of students who say that we don't understand this is not right, this should not be derived from the statement, this is not an extreme case. Guys, I'm very, very sorry. You are going in a very faulty direction as far as critical reasoning is concerned. And trust me, critical reasoning cannot be acquired through short tricks, through any shortcut method, through any rules or regulations. There are no definite rules for critical reasoning. Always remember, critical reasoning is a skill and it comes from the skill of critical thinking. So you'll have to gradually pick it up and develop. It comes to you, don't worry. You'll solve the questions. Whenever we do classes in future also, I'll be teaching you what are the basic ground rules which you need to follow and what is the thought process which you need to understand. With that, you will be able to decipher the questions much more quickly. So on that wonderful note, I'll end the session here. We have done all the 30 questions of reasoning section of the RRB NTPC mock. Hopefully you have understood everything. If you have any doubts, you can put it in the chat box. I'm very happy that there are a few students who have participated and started answering the questions midway. So thank you so much, Argamita and Numinous Virtues. Both of you have participated nicely in the session. Argamita, yes, I know, I understand. I knew it beforehand, even before you told me. That is why I explained it to you. But don't worry, going forward, I'll make some sessions about this so that this can be understood better. You need to differentiate clearly in your head between arguments, assumptions, conclusions, and inferences. What students do is, students don't pay heed to these words. They are like, okay, everything is same only. If they are similar to the statement, you mark it correct. If they are not similar to the statement, mark it incorrect. No, my dear, that is not how you go ahead in these questions. You have to have a clear difference between each terminology. So your assumption is something different, argument is something different, conclusion is something different, and inference is totally a different story altogether, right? And course of action is different, and no statement base are also different. So we'll cover these in upcoming sessions. Don't worry, we'll be taking care of this. Anybody has any problem, any doubt in this session, in this whatever discussions we have done, you can put it in the chat box. Otherwise, I'll end the session here. Most welcome, bacha. Not a problem. It's my job. You don't have to thank me. Yes. Anybody? Any issue? If not, then you will promise me one thing. What will you promise? After the end of the session, in the comment box, you will tell me how did you like this session? Was it good? Do you want to improve anything? You want to give me feedback? Give it in the end of the session in the comment box. Put it there definitely without fail. That's a promise you're giving me. And also like the session, share it at platforms, let the other students know that this is how we are discussing mocks, this is the level at which we are going, so that you understand better and you become champions and masters of your RRB railway examinations. On that beautiful note, I'll take your leave today, guys. Thank you so much for joining live. This is Marush Sharma signing off. Bye bye, take care, namaskar, Jai Hind.